Okay, guys, welcome back to Sherlock Holmes. Good Lord, Crimes and Punishments. We're on to the third case, Bloodbath. Sounds gruesome. So let's check it out. Oh, mighty Sherlock.
Holmes, what happened?
What the? He's drunk.
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
Oh, he is hammered, son. Oh my.
The pupil is
Dilated. He's hammered. Bro, no, straight up. What else? Or he's sick.
The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
My bad.
A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute.
Uh-oh. What's wrong with him?
But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Oh.
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
It's for science.
Hemlock and datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Mr. Holmes, I'm
He's
glad
just
to
like,
find you here.
tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
This is
I
a
am Sherlock
strange one.
Holmes.
We have brought in two young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but, what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes, and these two young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
Till the
I'm
Titanic.
not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
You know what? As soon as I saw that title, I knew it'd be a pun. Like, I mean, a bloodbath. I get it. Bloody in the bath. Very clever, Sherlock. Very, very fucking clever. Motherfucker. Who could it be, I wonder? Oh, right. Jumping the gun, are we? Just trolling myself and other people. Other people being my other self. Or attempt to troll you guys. You guys are too smart for that. I know this. I know this. Bring the beat back. Chilling in my Maserati.
beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
You can't hurry a man. What are the suspects?
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the City Council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see.
The crime weapon.
You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All three witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see.
So it's one of the men. Witnesses.
Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
Okay, I guess we should talk to Mr. Phillips then.
Any progress, Mr. Holmes?
I just stopped talking to you. What do you think?
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
Let's profile him. Seems like maybe it was this dude. Maybe like I don't know. It's the ones who aren't suspected. Light wrinkles, so he's probably middle-aged. Or getting there. Fastidious. Scissor cut, grooms himself, lives alone. That's a lot to note. Shiny buttons. So he looks after his uniform. Manchester City. There's one more. Aha, telegram. Done deal. Tell us what happened.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentlemen had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Was there any other visitors?
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
Okay. It's good to know. Thanks, buddy.
These baths are becoming sinister.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Any progress, Mr. Holmes?
The steam room.
So that's where it is. I'm just going to look around. Exit. So that's how we get out of here. Just going to look, though. No. Okay. Just checking. We got to investigate the bodies. What's this?
Frigidarium.
The steam room's on the other side, Mr. Holmes.
I don't give a fuck, man. Alright, fine. Ooh, this seems like my kind of place.
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the steam room. Clothes belonging to one of the suspects.
Champagne bottle.
Champagne for a special occasion.
Yeah, the murder of somebody. See, the bottom is engraved. Oh, there's more to it. Hold on.
An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled.
No kidding. That should be it, I think. Wow, there's more. Ah.
Unopened. It was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session.
Now it's done. Let it do it itself. What do we have here? Oh, it's a candle.
Expensive clothes belonging to one of the men from the steam room.
Okay, so from the looks of things, that's all the evidence from this area. Okay, so let's go in the steam room. Hello, gentlemen. Where is the victim? Oh, dear. Oh, my. He was beaten.
Good Lord, Holmes.
Ah, death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
What did you guys do to him? Let's check a look. Take a look at the body. His eyes been beaten.
There was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain. Death would have been instantaneous.
Well, that's good. He didn't suffer too much.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large.
So what does that tell you?
Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample. Look, Watson. He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session.
It's on his right hand, though, so it isn't a wedding ring. Oh, there's more to the body. I always miss shit. It's just... It's my PlayStation Home that's doing that. Or the camera. I bought it recently for the new NBA game. NBA 2K15. Ah.
Well, death is very recent. Between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
He's still warm. Which one of you motherfuckers did it? It's gotta be one of them.
We have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry. Or he is an artist. Or a ghost. Or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous. Do you know that?
Alright, let's check out the blood. There's a key.
I should check this blood sample.
What is that a key? What is that there? You see that? Yeah, it's a key. I saw it.
This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it.
I saw it without even the crap. I feel special. So I have to talk to Phillips about it. Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. I'll perform analysis. Those are cool. Alright, well, I should probably talk to the chaps.
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
So anybody could have done it. Makes me wonder.
One lens is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier.
That makes sense.
These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted. The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme.
Melted
I will
metal.
need something to pick up this melted metal. It is too hot. I cannot reach into it.
So I'm gonna have to come back with something. I'll have to talk to these motherfuckers. Why are you guys here? They think Garrow did it? Which one is Garrow? This chap. Alright, we'll talk to them. Garrow?
It's horrible. Sir Rodney, he's dead. I'm in shock. I don't want to talk.
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment.
Alright, well. I'm surprised I can't interview these guys. Alright, let's talk to Phillips about what we found. See what he can say about the key. Or where it goes to. Probably that other room I was heading to. They're like, yeah, the other way. Steam room keys?
How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir. I did not.
Morning telegram.
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you... No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see.
Who brought champagne?
There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
It could be. Remember the slightest detail, bro.
All these events are bad.
Very, very
Mr.
interesting.
Holmes,
I wonder what that
I should
trophy
like
was
to take
for.
the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
None. Well. Just wait a second.
Please wait. I need to do something first.
Let me go back into the baths. Okay, they're fine.
Mr. Holmes?
Every policeman is the same dude. Mr. Holmes? Question mark?
Mr. Holmes?
No objections.
None, Lestrade.
I'll meet there. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so I have to go to Scotland Yard then. Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes?
I want to... Ah, here we go.
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bentcliffe's work.
Let me just look around a little bit. No, we'll check it out. There could be some importance here.
Tools used by archaeologists in their research.
Oh, more to it.
I will need these togs.
Ah, we can get that rock out of there. Cool beans. Alright, what about this table? This metal plate, besides the archaeological interest, appears to be part of something larger. At the present moment, I'm unable to determine exactly what that might be. Wow. I know exactly what to use it for. I'll have to go to Scotland Yard.
A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
I just took the damn thing.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
There's a lot of stuff here. A lot of evidence. I wish to organize a press conference at the Strand Lane Baths next month. 1893 was a remarkable year for my work in Egypt, but now it is time to set my focus upon English archaeology. To shine the light on our national treasures and reveal them to the public, I would like to see as many journalists as possible in attendance to record this event, and record it favorably. If we treat them well enough, I should like to recall... Oh, exclamation mark. I should like to recall my old friendship with Lord Blackmore, and use the special funds of the Royal Archaeological Institute for this event. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. So these men were there for some goods. There are few among us who could claim any degree of unfamiliarity with the name of Sir Rodney Bencliffe. He is a gentleman who possesses the wealth, notoriety, and vigor to well match the finest of his ilk abound in England. His intellect is equal to his charms, as has often been declared by the young ladies of the European aristocracy. He holds powerful connections within the Lord's Chamber, and carries an influence inside the political world. There are those who would call him unforgiving, authoritarian. We should rather say that Sir Rodney is determined and ambitious. His presence at any archaeological site can only mean success for all concerned. Another newspaper, good fuck. Miraculous reopening for the Strand Lane Roman Baths excavation research. Interesting. The research efforts were about to be halted when a savior arrived in the form of Sir Rodney Bencliffe. Sir Rodney has taken over immediate controls of the excavation, claiming that the site holds the key to a great mystery. We pledge to update our readers with all the exciting news as it develops. That could be the mystery weapon.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
Motor negatives.
A glass plate negative is missing.
Interesting.
It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue. Glass plate negatives, a remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations.
This is confusing. This bathhouse has way more to it than you'd think. Alright, appears to be everything here, so let's leave. Whoa! Well, that was a fucking coincidence.
Are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
Barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
So what? I think that was intentional.
Those stones weigh tons. We won't move them.
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
And we know it will. We know it will. Alright, well, that was needed.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Alright, let's go back into the baths.